All these polls right here will be Caleb. Every single one of them. I don't think so. I lied! Oh my god, okay. I can't because freaking Raphael Spander gave me PTSD. Don't set my expectations too high, don't. Please, Caleb. Yes! Yay! Look, guys, all Caleb. Look at that. Oh my god, can you believe it? Ooh. Well, guess what I go have to do? Yay! It's no big deal. We're gonna get right here, right now. Right here, right now. Wow, look at that. I'll sacrifice 150 diamonds for you, Caleb. Just for you. And I don't think you gave me it either. No. Please. Okay. Thanks. I don't think so. Nope. I think. Okay. Okay. Please. I'm not gonna get two. Ay. Okay. Please be the other pair. Yeah! Bitch! Yay! Yay! A slay if you ask me. Now, do I make it all the way to 150? Or should I just take my leave? Oh my god, are you ready? Oh, my back. My mom texted me, sorry. I don't think so. Didn't sound like it, no. Caleb, you little slut, get in my fucking... This is why you're adopted. What? Guys. The fuck, man? I'll waste 1 diamond on you. How do you feel about that? Apparently not good enough to give me it. Okay. I don't think so. It's not okay. Caleb. Game, don't be the... Don't do it. You're not Raphael. I can't take shitty pulls anymore. Stop it. Oh my god, is this how it's gonna be? If I lose it, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna puke all over my floor. Please. Yes, bitch! I'm gonna throw up. Oh, please just give me so I can use the crate. I'm gonna do single pulls if it's not gonna make it. And I'm gonna have, like, PTSD. Cool, thanks, Raphael. You're what I wanted to see, yes. Oh my god, please. Well, hello. Oh, R3, you one day, I promise you. Today's just not that day. Yeah! Yay! Thank you! Thank you, thank you! If I get treated like this on Silas' birthday, I swear to God, Silas. Don't fucking... You're gonna sleep outside! Fuck it. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm gonna throw up. I want it to be 2 and 1 so bad. It's not gonna be, though. Damn it. Please be... Yes! Okay. Okay. I need to pull him one more time. And the other one 2 more times. I think so? No, okay. I heard wrong. It's fine. I don't think so. Nope. Oh boy. Nope. Ay, ay, ay. Scream at me later. Oh my god. I need to pull them both one more time. One more time. Infold, listen to me. I love you, okay? Please give me... What is their cards called? Please give me Lone Road Together and Lone Road Unturned in these pools. I am fucking begging you. I will love you forever and say nothing but nice things about you. Please. I'm gonna throw up. Ouch. I know we're at 59, but please. How many diamonds is that? I'll be back where I was with Raphael. It's fine. No, it's not fine, but it'll be fine. Silas, I swear to God, if you give me trouble, I'm gonna fucking scream at the top of my lungs. Oh, please. 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 And please. Oh my God, why? Okay. Nope, okay. Don't you dare take me all the way. Give me it now! Oh, enfold, you slimy bitch! I think this is it. Okay. Please be two. Please be two. Please be two. Enfold, please, and please be Caleb. Please. 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 No, my God, my heart just broke in pieces. You didn't hear, but that was my heart shattering in 50,000 pieces. Oh, dear God. I don't know. I think... Okay. Please. Okay, it should be, since I lost my 50-50, it's gonna be a Caleb card. But I'm praying that it's two of them. Which one is it, though? Okay. Can I get another one, please? Damn it. Damn it. End this pool, please. Please. I don't think so. God damn it. Oh my God. I'm gonna throw up. Be quiet. I don't care. Caleb, if you give me Caleb saying, and Caleb, listen, I will poke you in your ass if you get, I'm not even joking. If you give me your card here right now. I'm not even joking, okay? I'll buy a whole apple field for you, bitch. I will level 80 both of your cards that I was gonna save for Silas. So, you hear me? I don't know. It's not. Damn it. Caleb, please. I don't think so. Nope. I'm gonna vomit all over myself. Nope. This, please. This has to be it. This has to be. I can't, literally. Oh my god, it's not. You're joking. That's not real. That's not real. That's such a fucking lie that's crazy inside. I'm wasting my diamonds, and if you don't fucking give me his card right here, right now, I'm gonna riot. You hear me? I'm fucking begging you. Please don't make me lose it. Please be the other one I need. Please be the other one I need. Please be the other one. Is that the one I need? I don't know. I think. Yeah. Oh my god. Fuck yeah. Oh, you bet your ass we're gonna do it too. Yes! Thank you! Oh my god! Holy ballsack. Victory! I'm actually so happy because now I don't have to worry about the rerun. This is the only reason why I did it, because Raphael's rerun was so fucking ass. I regret absolutely nothing. Okay, let's go. Let's get some horrible reading skills commencing. Immortality once brought lasting prosperity to— not the Philios or Filio or whatever the fuck. This planet is a pain, apparently. It's popping up everywhere. And yet even it couldn't prevent the something nation born from unchecked desires. When time ceased to be a limitation, the Philos civilization was unable to escape its inevitable decay. The expectation of the capital and its surrounding regions, which still clung to their luxurious lifestyle, most of the land had fallen to ruin. Remnants of advanced technology lay scattered across the planet, but a majority no longer worked, or they were simply forgotten. Philosians? Bitch, you put a... Okay, longed for their former glory, but they had to accept the bitter reality of and technological decline. Don't you love being here with my reading? It's great. These have so much big words. Jesus Christ, pray for me. The ruling elite in the central district maintain their authority via strict surveillance, but beyond that illusion of grandeur lays something far worse. The more you travel across the planet, the more you saw an empire in decline and the signs of an unavoidable demise. This is gonna be sad, isn't it? Strife raged tirelessly across the land, and the Regrime could only cling to life by relying on devastating weapons. I think that says devastating. Among the rebel leaders, a piece of intel circulated between them. The secret weapon that had crashed countless uprisings with a modified combat android designed as A01. The fall from the Filiosan civilization preface. Beat, motherfucker. Ah! It's loud, I'm sorry.
We have lost
Jesus!
control of X-02, requesting emergency response protocols to be activated immediately.
The hell?
There you are. Can you hear me? I'll wake you up. We're going to get out of here.
Bro. This beeping is pissing me off. Real-time data of my vital signs flicker across the transparent glass of the experimental pod. Oh my. Okay, here it is. A boy approximately my age and wearing a powered exoskeleton just like me touches my cheek against the barrier.
We finally meet, A01.
Oh my god, that looks so funky! Holy shit, that looks so wrong.
I'm X02.
X02, eh?
There's been a security breach, and the laboratory's control system was hacked. We can only run away while they're trying to fix it.
Damn. Can I not talk? The stranger opens the experimental pod and extends his hand toward me.
Let's run away, A01.
I am A01, a secret weapon created by the government. My body was modified and encased in a powered exoskeleton. My consciousness can be controlled as needed. Damn. People fear me, avoid me, and alter my... Whoa. I think I know what that says, but I want to make sure I'm pronouncing that correctly. I want to say configurations, but yeah, I'm paranoid. I got it right. Okay, configurations. So why would someone reach out to me? Without thinking, I take his hand, pull out the tubes connected to my body, and step out of the experimental pod. That probably hurt, question mark. The boy leads me through... Hold on. The boy leads me through labyrinth corridors, and we dodge patrol robots at every turn. We break through several disabled barriers. I leave the lab fully conscious for the first time. I think this is Othan. Othan Laboratory is entirely underground. The boy leads me through a hidden passageway and remains silent. Maybe it's to avoid being detected. Only the sound of our footsteps fill the dark, empty tunnel. Ooh, this looks pretty! At the end of the passageway lies a vast expanse of wild grass. The sky floats between night and day. In the gloomy darkness, the wasteland stretches endlessly before us. There's no telling how long it will take to traverse.
I'm sorry. I didn't expect the tunnel to lead us here.
The temperature outside is significantly warmer than the labs. My body registers the heat.
Is it too hot for you? It's currently summer. The laboratory always felt the same, but it's different outside. The sweltering heat, the sweat, and the thriving trees. This is the summer I know.
Long grass grazes my calves, and the warm light breeze sweeps across the field. The vivid sensation is foreign to me. We keep moving despite knowing we could be caught at any moment. I feel strangely at ease.
Everything outside the laboratory is new. I'll take you to any place you want to visit.
Ice cream shop? Can I not talk or something?
I guess you've only ever been sent to battlefields. You must hate areas like that.
Walking beside me, the boy seems lost in thought.
I've been sent to one of those battlefields too. It was a desert, and the war lasted a month.
Damn.
Some soldiers would search for fresh fruit during their breaks. There's this fruit that comes from a tree called silver glow, and it glows with a silvery white light. Even its seed shines.
His fingers encased in his powered exoskeleton gently rest on my palm while he speaks. The cold black metal traces my palm and leaves behind a seed that emanates a soft, silvery white glow.
I kept one as a keepsake.
Oh. I pick up the tiny seed and observe a soft light flicker through its patterns. Taste? Oh. Surprised, he lowers his head to look at me.
Do you want to know how it tastes?
I nod. The corners of his lips immediately curl into a smile.
If you want to try it, we'll find those silver glow fruits.
Why do I feel like that's gonna come back in a really sad fucking way? Just because it's info, they can pull something stupid like that. Something horribly shitty to make me
Now
sad.
you have a place you want to visit.
Dude, what do you mean? I pause and turn to look at him, but his holograph visor hides his expression. Why do you want me to have a place I want to visit?
Because then I'll have somewhere I want to go too.
I don't understand.
It's because I'm your friend.
Oh. His voice is clear and certain.
My job is to take you to the places you want to visit.
Aww. As if reflecting the brightness in his voice, a golden ray of sunlight ignites the pale colored horizon. A tender golden red glow spreads from the edge of the sky. It becomes more vibrant with each passing moment. Sunlight pierces the morning mist and illuminates the dewdrops on the grass. A dawn unlike what I've seen before arrives. I can't help but stop and look up at the sky. Summer daybreak.
Is this the first time you've seen it?
I don't remember. This is horrible. They erased my memories once I returned to the lab. Damn! Bitches. My gaze returns to his face.
Once we're out of this wasteland, it'll be more difficult for them to find us. And the system can only erase memories it knows about. What we see now is ours alone. A secret between us.
After thinking for a moment, I point at him. Ah! Calming, encouraging, bright Caleb. Secret. He seems to really understand what I'm saying.
Is that a code? It sounds like a name.
Bitch! Did we just give this man his name? This is giving Silas. Or am I understanding it wrong? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. X02 Caleb. He leans down and gently pats my head with his armored hand.
Can I use it as my name?
Okay. Well, I guess that answers my fucking question. Great. Cool. Great. Caleb. Yeah, his voice is lively and gentle.
Of course.
Yo!
I won't let you forget.
Ooh.
From now on, we can experience this together every year. And Caleb will be someone you see every day.
You know what? I think in his text before he exploded, he said, you'll be seeing me like every day or something on the lines of that. He extends his pinky finger toward me. Perplexed, I look at him. Not
Hold
the
out your
pinky
finger,
promise,
like this.
motherfucker. Sorry, I talked over it.
Hold out your finger, like this.
I hesitate for a moment, then I raise my right hand and extend my pinky. Our armored pinky fingers hook together.
Now we've made a promise. We'll stay together every day and never be apart.
Oh my...
Test subjects have been located. Activating capture protocols. Use any means necessary.
We were having a moment, you bitch! Back up! Who do you think you are? Oh, not the flashing. Okay, I can pause it. This happened in Silas Smith, too. Infold, why? Why, Infold? Please? Okay, let that... Our promise barely began before it was broken in the cruelest way possible. Damn! Did I pause it? I can barely recall how I was captured. What the fuck? Why can't anything be happy? My mind is a blur of laser... My mind is a blur of laser fire and soldiers, collapsing under my floating blades. Great. This is fun. I'm having fun. The place where I had first tasted freedom turned into that familiar battlefield in an instant. The boy protects me from a lethal laser blast. He falls in front of me. Great!
Get out of here. Run.
I stab my floating blades into the soldiers and ignore the wounds I continue to get. My vision blurs to the haze. I see his body dragged away by robots. Caleb. A dull thud resounds as a laser pierces my powered exoskeleton. I fall into the blood-soaked grass and the sky turns into a blinding blood red. What the fuck? This was so nice for like 5 seconds. Why did it get so fucking horrible in the span of minutes? It's been 20 minutes. It's been 20 minutes. Amid the sea of blood, a faint silver light flickers before my eyes. The silver glow fruit. Ah! I don't know when the glimmering seed fell, but it now rests beside my right hand? Beside my right hand. The last of my strength, I struggle to wrap my fingers around it. This is the last image I remember for losing consciousness.
2 test subjects have been apprehended, commencing full examination followed by solitary confinement.
Fuck you! Are we done with the flashing now?
Commencing comprehensive examination of the test subject.
What the fuck, dude? Why do you say these things? Are you happy you didn't get automated or something? The loathsome familiar voice invades my ears, but my mind remains foggy.
A01. Energy signature. Destructio. Preliminary assessment complete. Bodily impairment at 91%. Comprehensive modification and repairs required. Initiating the memory extraction protocol is recommended.
You are...
X02. Energy signature. Construo.
Construoi.
Preliminary assessment complete. Bodily impairment at 78%. Prioritizing the extraction of its energy for A01's repairs is recommended. Activating memory extraction protocol for A01. Keywords are as follows. X02. Friend.
You know what? My subconscious is plunged into chaos as a boy's face keeps appearing in my mind. The scent of wild grass in summer, and how plants touched my skin, the silver fruit seed, the sunrise, our hooked pinkies, the promise we made. A day break unlike any other, one that will never fade from my memory. X02 Caleb.
Memory extraction complete. We will now proceed to modify and repair A01.
Did I keep saying O again? I meant 0. God damn it. I used that... Yes. I used that one day to remember someone who didn't have a name. My memories are once again consumed by the lab and battlefields. My body undergoes more modifications. What the hell, man? Stricter control mechanisms are imposed on my body and mind. I'm sent out to fight. I kill, get wounded, black out, and wake up fully repaired. Then I'm sent out to fight. I kill, get wounded, black out, and wake up fully repaired. I'm set out to fight. Jeez. I kill, get wounded, black out, and wake up fully repaired. Then I'm sent out to kill. Set out to fight. I kill. I never get another chance to escape from the lab. But deep within my consciousness, I repeat that one name over and over again. Damn. Caleb. This was the first chapter? Why the fuck is it sad? It's supposed to get, like, really depressing at the end here, so why the hell? Experiment ID AX42B. Date Philos. Did I say that right? Heh, Philos, yes. Calendar year. Square, 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 square. Recorded by Othin. I'm gonna say Othin, but you know what? 17. Jesus. 17798. Objectives. Determine the nature and interrelation of A01's and X02's powers. Observe their behaviors and response under various environments. And what the hell does that say? That's a word I haven't seen before. Unless I have and just, Stimuli, what the fuck? Stimuli. Stimuli, okay. The more you know. Asses, the oh my god. Planetary impact of their powers. Othin Research Bureau report number 8341. They're putting so many big words in front of my face, it's nutty. 10 years later, Othin Research Bureau. As usual, I'm confined to 10. What the? Did that say 10 years? What the shit? As usual, I'm... Oh, really? I love smart people. As usual, I'm confined to the experimental pod. My mind is hazy, but I can see and hear. But I can still see and hear. Like if, what the fuck? I just returned from the battlefield. Fragments of violent images still flash between my thoughts. I try to find my one solace amid my chaotic memories. Whenever I think of the name Caleb, I get a moment's respite and end this endless loop. Holy shit. However, the memories tied to that name are shrouded in fog. Jesus! Hello! The silence in the laboratory is shattered. Violent tremors bring the seemingly sturdy walls crashing down. I wonder who this is. The transparent wall of my chamber breaks. In the dust, countless fragments reflect a single figure. Has a man's come to save me? Hey, damn! Okay. Kaboom, indeed. A tall figure wearing a powered exoskeleton approaches. A mix of familiarity and strangeness grips me upon seeing that black armor. He reaches out and touches my cheek against the transparent barrier of the experimental pod.
Do you recognize me? A01?
I just fucking stabbed myself with my Apple Pen.
I'll wake you up.
I feel his fingers touch the crystal switch at my throat. He taps a few times on the holographic panel that appears. It says, if a fog is lifted, my senses return to my body. My lips tremble as I look at the man before me. I search through my memories, but only one name surfaces. Caleb?
That's me.
Welcome back! You have abs!
The rebels have attacked the Central District. They're looking for you, A01.
Of course.
The lab systems have been destroyed. We can use this chance to escape.
Did she say we? We? I don't know. Damn. I don't know who you are. I only know your name.
I'm Caleb, your friend.
Oh. A friend?
All you need to know is that this isn't our first time escaping.
Yeah. There's a strange familiarity in his voice, which stirs my fragmented memories. I remember escaping with Caleb before. He's taken it back, then he extends his hand toward me.
I promise, this will be our last escape.
The test subject has escaped, requesting interception immediately.
Laboratory collapses under heavy bombardment, but the robots continue their relentless pursuit. Bombardment? Moving on! We end up fighting our way out. Caleb leads me to a hidden underground warehouse where, to my surprise, an aircraft awaits. He skillfully pilots it and takes us into the clouds despite the intensifying gunfire. The aircraft slices through the sky and the massive laboratory is already out of sight. Does this mean we've escaped?
Not yet.
Warning. Multiple aircraft detected. Estimated hostile forces exceed 200 units. Immediate action required.
This man was not messing around this time. He's like, I'm prepared, bitch. We leaving this place.
It looks like the government is more interested in capturing you than fighting the rebels.
They want me as a weapon.
They won't last long without you.
Yeah.
But the rebels won't let you go either.
Damn, being popular sucks. Are you scared?
This is our last escape. We either succeed or die. Being captured isn't an option.
Outside the windshield are swarms of aircrafts piercing the thick clouds. I stand and walk toward the cabin door. They'll try to shoot us down, protect the aircraft.
You're the one I need to protect.
Oh! Before I can react, he's already beside me.
This is our escape. I won't let you fight alone.
Okay. Caleb opens the cabin door. A dark, gloomy force spreads from his palm and suspense our aircraft in midair. You're evil.
I'll help you.
I nod and leap out of the cabin. God. Held aloft by an invisible force, I summon my floating blades. A giant black sword swiftly strikes the approaching aircraft one after another. Oh my god, there's so much shit happening! Thick smoke engulfs our vision as enemy aircraft burn and explode. They're like a firework display celebrating our escape. Endless laser waves, a net of destruction, and it's impossible to avoid. Both Caleb and I are stuck. Bitch, no. I'm used to pain, and we have no other choice this time. The last enemy aircraft is sliced in half, and it plummets to the ground. I look down at the burning wreckage far below, and exhaustion I've never felt before hits me. Injury-induced dizziness returns. I fall backwards, yet I don't plummet from the sky. A pair of hands catches me from behind, and my body relaxes. I can trust the person holding me.
Emergency protocol has been deactivated. Switching to autopilot mode.
My mind is still a blur. I groggily open my eyes to see him.
We're leaving the Central District. They shouldn't be able to catch up to us for now.
Resting on the floor of the cockpit, I watch as he kneels before me and examines my injuries. Examines, hello.
Your mechanical body is severely damaged. I'll do my best to repair it.
He gently lifts my hand and turns my palm upward. His other hand aligns perfectly with mine.
I suspect this is your first time being repaired while conscious. You might feel some strange sensations, but that's normal.
Our connected mechanical parts seamlessly shift and form a transport that locks our palms together. I'm not sure if I imagined it or not, but I feel a cold energy tinge with pain flow into me. I try to pull back my hand, but Caleb gently squeezes it. Our fingers intertwine.
Just a few more seconds.
A sharper pain crashes into me, and I feel as if every wound is set aflame. My body burns, and my mind teeters on the edge of chaos. It hurts, Caleb. It hurts so much. This is horrible. He stiffens for a moment, then he carefully moves his other arm to pat my trembling back.
It'll be okay. I was always the one to repair you when you returned from battle.
Wow. I instinctively hug him with my free arm. I rest my head on his shoulder as if this gesture could somehow ease the pain. Don't leave me.
I won't. I will never leave you again.
Explodes and moving on. The burning pain inside me gradually subsides. The energy flowing through me changes from freezing cold to warm. It's like I'm returning to a place that feels like home. I slowly close my eyes and feel an what the fuck? I gotta say how to pronounce this out loud. Give me an unprecedented sense of peace in my heart. Deep down, I believe that when I open my eyes again, I won't be alone anymore. So when is this gonna get happy and not fucking depressing? And anybody got an answer for me? Because, oh my god. Caleb gently places the girl in the co-pilot seat as a desolate landscape appears outside the porthole. Even though the aircraft has left Central District, he doesn't feel relieved. His energy is fading. He could repair her damaged body before, but now he can't even restore her to a stable state despite using all his strength. The powers are bound to the same source. So as one grows stronger, the other becomes weaker. His decline can only mean one thing. The destructive energy is getting stronger. I think this says destructive energy is getting stronger. Dating with the oh my god. Coast insulate. Bye. Looking it up. Bye. I think it's coinciding, honest to god, but I'm paranoid. Okay. With the escalate. You know what? I don't fucking care anymore. Stripe that continues to engulf this planet. And when his energy grows unchecked, the first thing it destroys is the vessel containing it. Bro. Does this get happy, June? Because what the fuck? They really said, nah, we're not gonna make this happy at all. Experiment ID A01 UW175. Date Philo Center year. Recorded within 17799. Objectives. Use visual and authority stimuli to make A01 immediately aware of X02's existence and observe her reactions. Analyze A01's emotional state and energy fluctuations to assess the fundamental interaction between the two. Attraction between the two. Evaluate the stability of A01's auto. Holy fuck! The autonomous consciousness and behavioral patterns after becoming aware of X02. Holy fuck. The beginning is a little slow, but it gets better, yeah. There are so many big words in the span of, like, seconds, and it's fucking my brain. Oath and Research Bureau Report number 8527. I don't know how long I slept. When I open my eyes, I find myself in a small rocky cave. So it was that when he said about the fucking cave when I put on his outfit. Okay. A small campfire burns at the cave's entrance. A familiar figure is looking into the dancing flames. I slowly step outside and see a vast desert. Caleb hears me and quickly turns around. His holographic visor is gone. I can't help but stare at him.
What's wrong? Do you feel unwell?
I've never seen your eyes before.
Do they look weird?
They look beautiful. I walk up to him, cup his face, and look into his eyes. I don't blink. Your eyes, they remind me of a scene.
What kind?
An image surfaces in my mind. A sky floats between night and day from many years ago. The summer sky just before sunrise.
That's something we saw 10 years ago. How much do you remember?
I shake my head. Only bits and pieces and your name. He falls silent, then he pats the spot next to me.
Are you
Next to
hungry?
him, not me. Hello?
Let's eat something.
Honest to God, I low-key am really hungry. I'm not gonna lie to y'all right now. I'm actually really hungry. He gives me a fruit. Its red spines were burned off. It's not a nutrient nugget. His expression becomes one of utter disgust. Sorry.
We're no longer in the lab, so we're never eating those things again. These are red thorn grass fruits. They're rich in protein and nutrients.
Y'all making me hungry. Stop it. I take the warm fruit and bite into it. Slightly charred and crispy, it's salty. He closely watches my reaction.
Do you like it?
It's not bad.
Here, try this.
He speaks in a more cheerful tone as he gives me a berry with blue and white stripes.
It's a blue stripe berry. Perfect for quenching your thirst.
I pop it into my mouth. Cool, sweet juice encased my tongue. For a long time, my taste buds only knew the artificial flavors of nutrient nuggets. But thanks to this single berry, the world beyond the lab has revealed itself to me. It's sweet. So this is what sweetness tastes like.
You like it, right? I'll remember that for later.
You seem to be knowledgeable about these fruits.
I was deployed in a desert once. The environment and vegetation were a lot like this.
A sense of familiarity washes over me. I reach into my pocket and pull out a silver fruit seed I've kept hidden. Yeah, okay. What about this? Do you recognize it? Surprise flashes across Caleb's face, and his eyes lit up like they've caught— oh my god, they caught the fire's glow.
You kept it this whole time. It's a seed from the silver glow fruit. The fruit itself looks like this.
Before I know it, a fruit emanating a soft silvery glow appears in this palm. Not the fucking hand movement.
Do you want to know what it tastes like?
I nod and bite into the fruit. Sweet and sour flavors blend on my tongue. There's also a hint of bitterness. The taste is hard to describe in one word, but I don't hate it.
At long last, I brought you to a place where silver glow fruit grows.
Bitch. Seeing my confusion, he responds with a relieved smile. Did you make a promise before? You sure did. And then
Yes.
y'all fucking—
This was part of it.
Your promises made many years ago still need to be kept.
They must.
His voice is gentle yet firm, and the moonlight watching over the wasteland casts a soft glow on his face. An emotion wells up inside me. I want to remember the promise we once made. Watch her remember, like, the promise at the very end, and then they explode. Because in the fucking trailer they explode, so you know. After we finish the fresh fruit, Caleb puts out the fire and moves the spare sleep pod from the aircraft to the cave. Inflatable sleep pod quickly takes shape, and he starts to set up another one. I don't need it. Damn.
This sleep pod will help your body and mind rest properly.
It's too cramped, I don't like it. I sit down and lean back against the rock wall near the cave's entrance.
Are you going to sleep like that all night?
Yes.
If you don't like the sleep pod, use it as a mattress inside the cave at least. Then you can stretch out.
The cave isn't any better. Caleb looks at the dark, cramped cave and seamlessly comes to a realization. He moves closer to the entrance and sits down next to me. He positions himself as if he were my shield.
Right. You know, I also don't like being alone.
It's very windy near the entrance.
That's why this spot is mine.
I turn my head and our gazes meet.
In the lab, we were actually separated by one wall, and it was a mirror in my room. I didn't realize it was one way until it got destroyed. You were in the room next to mine and could always see me, right?
I nod as I recall that transparent wall. It was like a stage built for an audience of one, me. The sole actor on that stage was a prisoner. The boy, oh shit. The boy in the what? The boy in the other room. Confined to the experimental pod and unable to make a sound, I was forced to watch his loneliness and pain play out. It felt like an experiment.
Were you able to hear me?
All kinds of plants can grow in the desert. There are blue striped berries, red thorned grass, and the silver glow fruit you were curious about as a child. Would you like to go to an amusement park? I used the system to find the testament of one in all of Philos. Dreamiest. Sorry? All of it. Amusement park floats in the sky, even the clouds are pink and purple. I want to take you there. It's like a paradise. You like it. I come and repeat his past monologues. He's slightly stunned. I heard everything you said in the lab, but only now do I realize you were talking to me. The wasteland's moonlight is reflected in his eyes, and his expression seems more animated.
Then you must have heard what I said every night.
Good night, my one and only.
What about you?
I had no one to say those words to, so I never said them. He turns to look at me, and his gaze becomes serious.
Have you given yourself a name?
I pause before looking at him. No one has ever called me by a name. No one has ever called me by a name, yeah.
Well, now you have someone who will.
Bitch. Okay. Not What a great time to change my name, apparently. Did you hear my stomach just growl? That was loud as shit. He lowers his gaze and carefully repeats the name several times. When he looks up again, his features soften.
From now on, we'll hear the words we want to hear.
Aww.
Good night.
Good night. Good night, Caleb. I close my eyes and listen to his steady breathing nearby. I unconsciously rest my head against his shoulder. I slept well that night. No sudden awakening, no dreams. Jesus. Experiment ID A01X02HY04. Date Philos calendar. Jesus. Year recorded by Othan 1700802. Jesus. Objectives. Created simulation of the... Sorry, someone's at my door. Create a simulation of the planetary traits that could arise from the energy fusion between A01 and X02. Research the design prevent measures to stop energy fusion between A01 and X02. Authoring research report number 8806. Damn, flashbang, hello. Bright as shit. Caleb doesn't remember most of the dreams he had in the laboratory except for one. It's a vivid dream that reoccurs frequently. Past an endless tunnel of space and time. At the far ends of the universe, a blue planet orbits peacefully. The planet's inhabitants closely resembles the people of Philos, but everything there is full of life. It's in stark contrast to the declining Philos. Images in the dreams are vivid. He seems to know how the people live there and how the scenery flows. More importantly, the planet's energy always feels familiar and nostalgic to Caleb. It carries the unique aura of rebirth. Perhaps it's not a dream, but a distant memory. We fly our aircraft to get as far away from the central district as possible. But the aircraft was hit with heavy bombardment. It's constantly malfunctioning. Bombardment. Eventually, we were forced to take a risk. We land on the outskirts of a ruined city to look for parts. As we enter the desolate streets, wary and curious eyes follow us.
Linkshire was once as lively as the Central District, and now it's rare to see a new face.
Sup, Helen? A black market merchant greets us in an unremarkable corner of an old district. Despite her friendly tone, her sharp, scrutinizing gaze reveals her caution. Especially since we're still clad in our combat armor.
So, where are you two planning to go with these parts?
Before I can respond, a small hand tugs at my finger.
Are you both robots?
I look down at the little boy and shake my head.
But you don't look like everyone else.
She's my friend. Have you ever seen robots that have friends?
Little boy shakes his head.
I've always been alone.
Damn.
Is having a friend any different from being alone?
It's different.
Caleb glances.
Having someone always be there for you, it feels different.
But my grandma is always there for me, too.
You brat. Sorry about that. This is my grandson, Kolo. He hasn't seen many outsiders, so he's curious.
I'm praying that that's the last time I see that name because I'm gonna fucking forget that. It's like, shit, what's her? Algae, I believe, in Raphael's myth. Watch
You
me
are
be
from
wrong.
outside? Which outside?
I hesitate. I don't know the name of places in Philos aside from the Central District.
The edges of deep space.
Oh,
The edges of... What's that?
It's the origin of all Philosians. Our ancestral homeland,
Philosians.
basically.
That's... I'm pretty sure I said it wrong when it was happening. I probably look just as bewildered as the little boy right now.
There aren't many deserts between the cities there. People enjoy traveling to see all kinds of landscapes.
His expression is honest as if he experienced it firsthand. Did he get this from the... Holy shit. Did he get this from the Cognit. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have to... I fucking know the word and I really just cannot pronounce it without hearing it. I hate my life. Cognitive? I think I just need to like type it out myself and then I'll get it. It's cognitive, okay. Did he get this from the cognitive domain system?
Do they have these? My grandma worked really hard to get them for me.
Why do I have to do that? Every time I just type it out myself, I'm able to usually, like, pronounce it later. What the fuck? Why is that a thing? Why does my brain do that? That's fucking weird. The boy pulls out several white paper ornaments from under the table. They're neatly folded.
Paper is rare on Phylos, but on that planet, it's an everyday necessity.
It's Phylos, okay. And I kept saying Philos. Phylos? What? You know what?
Paper is rare on Phylos,
Phylos,
but on that planet, it's...
Phylos.
Almost every child there learns to fold simple objects.
His understanding tone makes my mind
What
wander.
else? Tell me more.
Caleb's casts a side glance in my direction, then he crouches down to be at eye level with me.
I'll tell you, in exchange for getting some unfolded paper. How does that sound?
Ignore this. I want to...
Paper is rare on Phylos, but...
When we left Lingshire, we took the aircraft parts and the precious white paper I'm holding right now. Back inside the aircraft, Caleb gets straight to work without even resting for a bit. Lying on his back under the control panel, he swaps out internal parts.
Regulator.
I hand it to him, but my gaze keeps drifting to the nearby paper. Is he gonna
Are
make
you
a paper
curious?
plane? I'm gonna scream if he does. Have you visited the edges of deep space?
I'm not sure. I don't remember being there, but these images keep appearing in my mind. They feel like memories from a long time ago.
Just poked my fucking eyeball that hurt. As he finishes the repairs and pushes himself up, I hold out my hand to him. He hesitates before letting his cold mechanical hand grasp mine. I pull him up. I don't have memories like that. He carefully studies my face.
Is that NVIC?
I don't know. But you look happy when you talk about that place. Is it even happier than the dreamiest amusement park on Philos?
I've never been to either place. But that amusement park isn't far from here.
Caleb raises his hand and taps the air to bring up a holographic screen between us. With his finger, he draws a simple sketch on the screen.
There's a hover train that weaves through the amusement park. It'll pass by the Ferris wheel, the roller coaster.
And the merry-go-round.
You remembered that.
I remember everything you said, including the amusement park's coordinates that you kept repeating. I read out the numbers I heard Caleb say many times on the holographic screen. Damn. X435274 Y98256Z12872. My hand stops exactly where his finger rests on the other side.
Do you really want to go there?
I mean, we typed it in for a reason. I did. You said it's the place that makes people happy. I don't know what... Oh, damn. I don't know what happiness is. His expression falters. His expression falters for a moment. In that fleeting second, I can't discern the emotion in his eyes. Caleb places his hand on the holographic screen and makes it disappear. My hand touches his palm.
I'll take you to any place you want to visit.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but when our hands touch, in spite of the powered exoskeleton, I unexpectedly sense warmth. I look up at him. Because you're my friend? He seems slightly taken aback, then a gentle smile appears on his face.
It's because I'm your friend.
I didn't understand what having a friend meant before, but over time, I found my own definition of that word. Maybe I'll understand what happiness is when we arrive at the amusement park. Caleb accesses the aircraft's controls, and we take to the skies once more. We're no longer running away, we now have a destination. What explosion happens? What fucking thing finds us? What thing's gonna horribly happen to make everything sad? Experiment ID A01IE03. Date Philos calendar year. Recorded by Othan 17802. Objectives. Reconstruct the energy transformation network within A01 to enhance the test subject's absorption and release capabilities. Reinforce A01's powered exoskeleton and insert environmental adaptation modules to improve the subject's ability and stability in various environments. Within Research Bureau Report number 8675. Bitch. Caleb often woke up in the middle of the night when he was still in the laboratory, and there would be a severe ache in his chest. At first, he thought he was sick, but he soon realized the pain had nothing to do with his physical health. It felt like someone deeply connected to him was suffering. Jesus. And he felt her pain through an invisible bond. Caleb knew she endured the wounds, the metal aerosol. What the shit? Erosion and the torturous modifications. She had to bear this inhumane pain because of this. My God. I'm gonna make sure I think it's destruction, but Jesus Christ. I'm just gonna say destructio energy she was born with. He wished he bore all the pain in her stead. This thought became a thorn in his heart that grew only inward. What the fuck, dude?
Approaching designated coordinates. Entering landing mode. Please ensure your safety.
The aircraft has reached its destination, but the dreamy amusement park is nowhere to be seen. The remnants of the hover train lie scattered on the ground as if to prove this wasn't just our imagination. The amusement park did exist at one point, but now only its rotting remains stand before us. Damn. Lost in thought, I stare at the wreckage.
This planet is big. There must be other amusement parks still present.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't we go to a amusement park in his standard myth? Or am I just Crazy. That won't be necessary. I turn around and calmly look at Caleb. What the fuck? It's okay not to know what happiness feels like. I've matured just fine. I start walking toward the aircraft, but he grabs my wrist.
Let me show you a magic trick.
He loosens my wrist and folds, unfolds, and refolds the white paper he got from the boy. Before long, he places a delicate white paper crane in my hand.
Let's see how far it can fly.
Although I'm confused, I play along. The small paper crane glides from my fingertips. It flies into the distance, and my gaze follows it across the desolate ruins. It circles back towards me, but just as I reach out to catch it, it levitates before my eyes. Yeah, it's a crane. I really thought it was going to be a plane. I would have died if it was a plane. I'm going to be for real. But he uses his fucking evil. You know what? As soon as the words leave my mouth, I realize I'm floating. I look down and see Caleb walking through the air. He heads in my direction.
The hover train is gone, but there's always another way to reach the sky.
Oh. During the previous battle with our pursuers' aircraft, I hadn't paid attention to the sensation of floating. But now that I'm suspended in the air, I feel like I lost my balance. He steadies me, and the familiar pull of gravity returns.
For my next trick, I'll turn this place into an amusement park just for us.
Sorry, why the heck? Did I accidentally press that? Jeez.
For my next trick, I'll turn this place into an amusement park just for us.
I was like, why did he get so fast all of a sudden? That's sweet, by the way. Oh, the paper crane levitates and leads the way. Caleb holds my hand and guides me through the night sky. From above, the amusement park no longer looks like a bunch of ruins. The Ferris wheel, roller coaster, and the merry-go-round. They stand like frozen relics of a bygone era. The wind and clouds are woven to form a vessel beneath us, and I turn to look at him. He's beside me. Caleb.
What is it?
This feeling I've never felt before. Is it happiness?
If you like this feeling, then yes, it's happiness.
I'm retiring from this game. After thinking for a moment, I gently pull him closer. He leans down. I see my lips curve into a smile in his eyes. I like this feeling, so I'm happy right now. Caleb stares at me as if bewitched. It's like he's saying something completely new. Did I say something wrong?
Not at all. It's because...
He gently touches the corner of my mouth with his index finger.
This is the first time I've seen you smile.
Oh, bitch. I also touched the corner of my mouth. It curved upward because I'm happy.
It's not just that. This also changed.
His fingers move from the cheek to the corner of my eye. Caleb, your eyes and mouth also change. I touch the corner of his eyes and lips.
Yes. Now we can see our happiness reflected in each other's faces.
But I still don't know what makes you happy. You.
You.
Oh. Wow, who would have thought? He softly says the single word. The evening breeze tousles my hair, and the distant stars are reflected in its gaze. Just as I've come to understand happiness, I also understand what it means to have someone who's always been there for me. Are you listening, Caleb? Can you go make me an omelet? Because I'm kind of hungry. Memories of Caleb flash through my mind. Walking in midair, paper crane, the wind blocking. Let's try that again. Walking in midair, paper crane, the wind blocked at the cave's entrance. Silver glow fruits, campfires under the night sky. A familiar yet unsettling feeling sweeps over me, and my consciousness begins to blur. It's just like those moments before my memories were erased.
Pipsqueak?
Oh! Hold on, I have to let it do its thing so I can pause and not see flashing. I lower my head through his... I can't wait to figure out what's wrong with me. Because... I'm so done with replacing words that aren't there. It's crazy. I lower my head through this haze. The crystal embedded in my powered exoskeleton gives off a faint, blood red glow in the darkness. My mind spins into chaos. In chaos's embrace. Even breathing feels painful. What the fuck? Like, here, have this cute, happy moment, and then we're gonna make it sad as shit. Why are you fucking with my emotions? Stop it. Stop it, damn it. Stop it. As I collapse into the arms of the person beside me, a sharp sound charges towards us. Can you fuck off? It's giving the moment when we got captured and shit. A golden beam pierces the darkness and grazes my powered exoskeleton.
It's a surveillance drone.
Yeah, it is. Sorry, I skipped that.
It's a surveillance drone. Get behind me.
Countless pairs of golden eyes surround oh la la la. Countless pairs of golden eyes suddenly light up the night sky. They're like a pride of lions surrounding their prey. More golden beams are woven to create an intricate net. They're trying to trap Caleb and me. Dude, can you, like... I tried to summon my floating blade to counterattack, but my fading consciousness prevents me from using my evil. Behind me, a golden beam strikes as it pierces my chest. I lose Huh? Behind me, a golden beam strikes as it pierces my chest. I lose my balance and fall. Caleb catches me focused. He uses his evil to lift the passenger railroad car into the air. It serves as a makeshift shield. He carries me to the floating passenger railroad car while lasers relentlessly attack its exterior. I can hear the muffled explosions. My senses are about to disappear. Even the pain in my chest feels like a distant Dude, Do 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 do. Where's your words? Okay, I'm gonna just say Phantasmal Sensation.
Listen, I know your mind is in disarray.
I'm guessing that's me. I'm fine. You need to go. Literally as... yeah. I tried to push him away, but he pulls me back into his arms, using an even greater force.
You must remember what I'm about to tell you.
Okay, can we pause? He leans down to my ear, his calm voice steadfast.
Don't go back to the aircraft. It's most likely being monitored. Return to Lingshire and take shelter in an abandoned house.
Can't leave you. Passenger rubber card buckles inward under ruthless gunfire. The increasing number of strikes is a warning. It won't hold on for much longer. Taylor presses his hand against the back of my head. Our foreheads touch. There's no fear in his eyes, only a burning light belonging to someone who's ready to face death.
You won't be taken back
Wow.
there, and you won't die. This is our last escape. I promise.
Yeah, you did promise that, didn't you? His other hand grasps mine, and the transfer ports in our palms connect. I don't like this. What the fuck, dude? Like, what the fuck? A flood of energy surges into me. It's not the cold, soothing kind I knew before. A little bit hurts. Energy burns like a raging wildfire. It consumes every fiber of my being as it hollows me out. As if to hollow me out.
Don't be afraid. This won't take...
A shrill, ringing noise echoes in my mind as unfamiliar energy takes over my body. It drains whatever remains of my energy. I struggle to break free, but his arms hold me tightly.
Forgive me. This is the only way.
Uh-huh. I suddenly realize he's exchanging his energy with mine. What are we on, 4? Sorry I have to keep pausing, but I can't deal with the flashing and reading at the same time. No, Caleb, you can't bear it.
But I'm willing to do it.
Of course you are. He pulls me closer, our heated breaths mingle as our bodies seem to merge.
I will give you my fate, and your fate will become mine.
Oh my god. Energy courses through my very being to calm every part of me, to claim every part of me. In a matter of seconds, my body accepts this new presence as if welcoming back something I had lost. A dull ache throbs in my heart as I desperately fight to stay conscious. Why? Why, bro? Just, yeah, why? He responds with a small smile, and his warm lips brush against my eyelids.
because I'm your friend.
Damn. Wow.
A close friend is willing to do this. To die for you.
I don't want to, like, cry. Yeah. In this close moment, I see his farewell in that smile. It feels like our final goodbye. My lips move, but the word I want to say won't come out. Caleb. As my world splits into darkness, I see Caleb turn and walk out of the passenger railroad car. He levitates in the air as a massive black sword. He levitates in the air as massive black swords materialize behind him. The floating blades forged from my energy now serve as his weapon. He raises both hands, gravity is warped, and the black hole that manifests shreds the machines to pieces. He raises both hands, gravity is warped, and okay, so I already read that, sorry. I thought it continued, my bad. Caleb turns his head to take one last look at the passenger railroad car, and he leaps into the sea of metal. Y'all. What the fuck, dude? This... this is just like... Hello. This is depressing. It's just really weird. I think they did this on purpose, but it's just like, I'm happy that I'm sad, and then I'm happy, and then I'm sad. It's like crazy. Okay. I wake up in the wreckage of the Hover Train's passenger railroad car. All the surveillance drones have vanished into the night sky. They took Caleb with them. The sky flits between night and day, as another summer sunrise looms. The amusement park has returned to being ruins. I'm alone once more. The space around me feels like a laboratory, boundless, yet still a prison. Halo's energy is warm and calm, like lake water under the summer sun. It carries the essence of life and hope itself. He took all the pain and darkness so that I'd only be left with pure hope. If I were to ask him why, he'd probably smile and give me that answer. It's because I'm your friend. My heart feels the pull of a familiar force. I know Caleb is alive. He's just outside my reach. Instead of hiding in the abandoned house like he told me, I search the ruins of the amusement park without rest. The pull my heart feels grows weaker. I don't know what's happening to Caleb. What if the connection breaks before I find him? I force myself to move faster. I need to cover more ground. Caleb, wherever you are, please hear me. Sense me, wait for me. I will find you. I'll wake you up and make you hear me say your name again. Damn. True. This is really good. First of all, can I just say? I lost count of how many days and nights I traveled. I don't know how far I've gone. The ruins of a city rise in the distance. It looks like the outskirts of... I think he said Lingshire, I don't care. Light fades from the withered buildings as another night approaches. A feeling swells of my heart. Caleb is nearby. Climbing over the rubble of a building, I see the setting sun casting light on the lonely wreckage of an aircraft. My heart races as a visible force pulls me. The person I've been trying to find is close. I move to the other side of the abandoned aircraft. Well, look at it! Caleb leans against it, his eyes are closed, and the cockpit's cables are connected to his back. The aircraft's energy isn't enough to repair his system. The scene mirrors the moment he found me in the laboratory. It's as if our fates had been switched. Keeping my emotions in check, I approach him one step at a time. Oh my god, it's happening! His breathing is steady. Let's see if he reacts. I think I can press it. Whoa! Do I need to do something? Oh shit! Oh shit, that's so cool! What the hell? Oh my, hi!
Target acquired. A01.
Oh god, shit.
Activating elimination protocol.
Hey, back up! Is something controlling him? Not him being controlled twice in both lives. Excuse me. Ooh, he... Oh.
Error detected.
Oh.
Execute A01. Execute.
Caleb, please.
Command. Rejected.
Oh my god. Whoa. That's cute. Oh. Hi. Have you returned to me?
Are you hurt?
Are you hurt? Yeah, for real. Not me being more concerned about him than...
Seeking me out, that's dangerous.
You didn't want me to be... What the hell? Worried? You didn't want to be... Oh, you didn't want to be woken up?
If it's you, no matter what, please wake me up.
Oh... I support Caleb as we quietly head back to Lingshire. Lingshire, I don't care anymore in case the drones are still patrolling the city outskirts. Can you just leave us alone? God damn it. His system has sustained heavy damage. We need to quickly find a safe place for repairs. The black I need to, like, attach my Apple Pencil to my fucking hand or something, because I keep dropping it. Like, every 5 seconds of my life, I keep dropping it. Although the black market merchant who sold us aircraft parts kindly lets us use her old house for now. Although it's worn from age, the room is tidy. A vintage floor-to-ceiling window takes up an entire wall, so this space is flooded with light. Caleb, utterly exhausted, collapses onto the bed. I gently touch his eyelids and feel a trace of warmth beneath my fingertips. Suddenly, his eyelashes flutter.
Don't worry. I'm fully conscious.
Takes my hand and turns it over. The various cuts and scrapes I collected from those days of looking for him in the ruins are revealed. Script loosens if he's afraid to cause even the slightest discomfort.
Were you uncomfortable these past few days?
Without saying a word, I press my palm against his. He understands and tries to pull away.
My system is fine.
I pin his hand down to the mattress. I pin his down to the mattress. I sit on the edge of the bed and look down at him.
Your hands.
My pain receptors have been modified. Receptors have been modified, but you're not like me. I force his palm to align perfectly with mine, and my powered exoskeleton shifts as our transfer ports connect. Energy flows into his body, his wounds seemingly burn as they heal. Dude, his breathing fucking kills me.
Let go of...
I used more of my strength to stop him from moving, his face slightly pale for the pain. This is how you repaired me before. I'm just returning the favor.
Don't waste your energy on me.
Shut up! Energy transfer suddenly stops. I stare at my palm, shocked beyond disbelief. Caleb's system isn't fully repaired, but my energy has already drained. Unease creeps into my mind. Our energy levels are mismatched. You knew? He turns his head away to avoid my gaze.
I'll recover. I just need more time.
I grabbed his shoulders and make him face me. Our gazes meet. You lied to me.
Yes, I did. How are you going to punish me? I'll accept whatever it is you plan to do.
My fingers traveled from his shoulders to his collarbone and moved towards the center of his neck. The punishment, promise me that you'll never leave me again. Ever.
What if I break it?
Oh. My finger stopped just above the crystal on his throat. All it would take is one push to transform him into something else. Transform him into something else. I know your weakness. If you break it, I'll make you my prisoner. He hesitates before taking my hand. He sits up.
Where will you imprison me?
Dude. Yeah. I will shackle you to a place only we know about.
Are you talking about that planet at the edges of deep space?
You told me the people there call their living quarters a home.
Yeah.
And you said going home is a normal occurrence there.
Yes. Normal. But important.
Can we have a home if I take you there?
Why do you want to go to that place with me?
I fucking knew it! I fucking knew it! I was literally gonna say that myself. Because you're my friend. The light from the window reaches his eyes and makes them shine like a nebula. Can I call you that?
Of course.
Because of okay. Aw, that of course. What the fuck?
Of course.
Oh. I move closer and wrap my arms around him. His presence surrounds me for a moment, then cold metal of his power exoskeleton feels seemingly warm. Caleb.
I'm here.
I rest my head against his shoulder. Now I understand what it means to have a friend. He wraps his arms around me, his embrace is ever so gentle, as if he's afraid his powered exoskeleton might hurt me.
What does a friend mean to you?
I mean, they're both what I think. But you know, there's someone I can't live without. He slightly leans back and leaves just enough space between us. Hesitation flickers in his eyes. Is that not true?
You'll be older one day.
And you won't be my friend anymore when that happens?
When you leave the lab, you can live your own life.
I caress his cheek. Then let me be the one. Let me be the only one in your life. He paused before turning his head. His warm lips brush against my fingertips, and his voice is soft as a whisper. Is as soft as a whisper.
That's not the answer I expected. But I like it.
Ooh. Okay. I sit up straight and extend. my right pinky finger. Oh, god damn it! I sit up straight and extend my right pinky finger to Caleb. Back then you taught me about promises.
So you remember.
All our memories are tied to the name Caleb. His eyes sparkle as he extends his pinky finger. Let's leave Philos and travel to a planet at the far edges of deep space.
Okay.
Our pinky fingers, both encased in armor, hook together just like back then. It was summer at that time, and now it's currently summer. This season has finally become an inseparable part of my life. Wow. Wow. That's all I got. Wow. Experiment ID 10A. The blah, 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 blah. It is, yeah, honestly. I agree. Experiment ID A01 X02 TM07. Date Philos calendar year. Recorded by Othan 17-803. Objectives. Install and activate quantum interference modules for A01 and X02 to ensure stable operation. Set the following trigger contain and Set the following trigger cautions. Indicate quantum interference when X02 and A01's energy fluctuations maintain synchronization for an extended period of time. Set the following conditions. There we go. Inflate the quantum interference. Okay, yeah. Within research, we will report number 8806. For those on the run, a destination is like a beacon. A spiritual anchor guiding every step of the way. To reach our homeland at the edges of deep space, we still have much to prepare. Wingshire was once a bustling hub of aerospace intervention. Now it's nothing but ruins with abandoned equipment. We found a small spacecraft in an old warehouse on the outskirts. If it's modified and given enough fuel, it can fly again. We exchanged the aircraft we used to get here for parts we needed with the black market merchant Helen. Caleb and I venture into the city's desolate outskirts to hunt wanderers for their protocors. Those will serve as sources of energy for our spacecraft. As the days pass, our dream of departure felt closer than ever before. What is it now? Sorry. Every time I hear that sound now, I think something horrible is going to happen. After working very hard, we finally filled our pouch with protocors. It's currently midnight. Oh yeah, they said they would do that, didn't they? I'm so fucking tired. Like, it's crazy. Okay. But instead of heading back with our loot, Caleb and I are captivated by the scenery before us. A nameless lake sits on the far reaches of Linkshire's outskirts. The humid night air clings to our skin, and the calm lake mirrors the brilliant moonlight in the sky.
I saw this before in the lab's system logs. Philosians missed the moonlight of their homeland, so they built an artificial satellite to mimic it.
We sit by the lake. I touch the water, and the cool ripples curl around my fingers. They soothe the heat coming off from me.
When we finally see the moonlight in our homeland, we'll remember this night.
It's so far away.
Yes. Anything could happen. We might not even make it.
Of course. I place my hand deeper into the water and watch the ripples spread out. It doesn't matter so long as we're together. Caleb looks at me, then he tilts his head toward the sky.
No matter what happens, we'll always have the memory of tonight to hold close to our hearts.
He raises his hand and a tiny spinning black hole forms. Small ripples on the lake surface gradually turns into waves. They're drawn upward by an invisible force. The water hovers above the lake. It forms a massive transparent sphere that sparkles with reflected moonlight.
On that planet, they have something called a crystal ball. They're often given as gifts.
Are they also made out of water?
No. The ones there are smaller. Sometimes they have tiny items inside them to create scenes.
He stands and holds out his hand to me.
This one only belongs to us.
Of course. Having floated before, I've finally gotten used to the feeling of my feet leaving the ground. Caleb pulls me effortlessly into the sphere. The transparent water around us shimmers with iridescent under the silver moonlight. Iridescence? Okay.
Hold on tight.
He guides my hand to rest behind his waist and wraps one arm around my shoulders. Our crystalline bubble begins to float even higher. Caleb, is this another one of your magic tricks?
A magician relies on illusions. But I want to make all your wishes come true.
Cosmic lights dance around us. Rephrasing. Oh my god. Give me a minute. God damn it, I have to fucking type it out. Refracting and reflecting endlessly, they make me feel like I'm inside a giant crystal ball. Yet his eyes shine as pure and bright as tonight's moonlight. All my wishes will come true?
Yes. All of them.
I hold him even tighter. The wish I have right now has already been fulfilled. So when is this gonna get sad? The night is still, and all I can hear are footsteps in the empty city.
Why are you staring at the ground? Are you exhausted?
Listen, our footsteps. They sound like they're going... They sound like they're going home.
You already think of it as your home, huh?
I watch our steps fall in and out of sync. I mean, us walking together is what feels like home. He slows his pace until we're walking side by side.
I'll remember the rhythm then. So from now on, we'll walk home like this, together.
I feel like he's playing another magic trick on me with a serious tone and how he says the word home. My heart is racing as if I am engrossed in an enchanting performance.
Now you're the one who's slowing down. What's wrong?
Nothing.
He places his hand on my shoulders to steady me. Then he leans down and looks at my face.
Tired?
His compassionate gaze is so close. Not wanting him to notice my quickened heartbeat, I only nod.
We've been out for a while.
He suddenly stops, turns around, and crouches down in front of me.
Hop on. I'll carry you home.
I don't move, instead opting to stare at him.
It'll be faster this way. Don't you want to go home soon?
Still feeling lightheaded, I climb onto his back. He lifts me with ease and walks forward.
If you're tired, close your eyes. You'll wake up at home.
Shut up. I lean my head against his shoulder and let myself relax. Caleb,
What is it?
I like it when you say home.
Then I'll say it every day. Let's go home.
I no longer care if he notices my racing heart, because I can feel his heart too, as my chest is pressed against his back. Like mine, it's beating just as quickly. Our hearts are perfectly in sync. The rhythm is exciting and comforting. Oh, yeah, bye. Good night, Caleb.
Good night.
Content, I closed my eyes and failed to notice the faint blood-red glow from the crystal embedded in his exoskeleton. My god, I'm gonna die. We're almost there, y'all. How do you feel? Experiment ID A01X02NJ04. Date Philo's calendar year. Recorded by Othan 17804. Objectives. The interference control model via feedback signals will adjust the patterns of entangled particles to generate specific quantum states. These will target the natural networks of A01 and X02 to disrupt their consciousness. Monitor the documents, the effects, and quantum decoherence. Moving on, when the energy fluctuations of A01 and X02 convert. Open Research Bureau Report 8932. Woo! Shortly after exchanging energy with the girl and waking up, Caleb had an ominous premonition. The color change in his powered exoskeleton crystal and the brief haze clouding his mind made him remember the ruins of the amusement park. The girl underwent the same process, the crystal discoloration and the metal fog. Those symptoms had been transferred to him. After their failed escape as children, the two had undergone many modifications. Maybe this was a failsafe, a mechanism the laboratory had implanted to prevent another attempt. But what was the trigger? When he carries the girl back to the old house on his back that night, he finally realizes the answer. The trigger was each other. More specifically, it was their feelings. The closer they became, the more they interacted, the faster their consciousness disintegrated. They were programmed to be the other's... Wow. They're programmed to be the other's poison. This naturally formed bond was destructive and catalyst designed to make them forget and hurt each other. Despite this newfound knowledge, he savored the sweet poison. All he wanted was to stand by her side and board the spacecraft destined to reach the far edges of deep space before the mechanism overwhelmed him. The war between the government and the rebels had reached a Y'all, help. Has reached a precarious stalemate. The central district has been reduced to rubble. The flames of conflict spread to every part of the planet. Nishar was no exception. Jesus Christ. Outside the window, an ominous red glow lit up the night and was accompanied by faint, distant explosions.
It's me.
Helen rushes. That's scary. Helen rushes in with her grandson. Uh-oh. I think it's Colo, if I remember correctly. Both are delvish from their journey, and her usually calm demeanor can't mask her fear.
The rebels are already at the city outskirts. It's sooner than I expected. We'll be boarding a large evacuation ship. You two should come with us. It's safer if we stick together.
Are you sure about that? If they find us, everyone on board will die. Caleb and I exchange a glance. We know what we're thinking. We know we are thinking the same thing.
Thank you, but our fuel is ready. We'll be leaving soon.
But your ship is a private spacecraft. It has never traveled that far. What if...
Do you really have to go? Where are you going?
Caleb pats the boy's
We're
head.
going to a place where the seasons change. We'll see life grow, a summer sunrise, and real moonlight.
Oh.
Does this world have such a place?
Caleb shows a slight smile as he glances at the boy. He turns to look at
If
me.
this world doesn't have it, then we'll find one that does.
Of course we will. Alan sighs and hands a metal box to Caleb.
Take this. It's the best warp drive I could get. And this is the communication key for our ship. Just in case. So long as you're within range, we can send a rescue shuttle.
After Helen nods, Colo places a small communicator in my hand. Thank you.
You need to go to that world you're looking for.
Take care, children.
We watch the massive spacecraft disappear into the sky. The flames of strife enter the heart of the city. Scared and disbelated, Linkshire marches towards its funeral. Oh my god. Outside the floor to ceiling window, buildings stand against the blinding flames. Thick smoke fills the air, yet the city remains strangely silent. We have to leave immediately. Caleb goes to the warehouse to replace the spacecraft's engine. I stay behind to gather emergency supplies. We'll meet up after I'm done. I rush to the warehouse with everything I can carry, yet I see Caleb standing outside the spacecraft with his back to me. I have the nutrient nuggets supplement concentrates. Moving on, and
X-02. Command
Yeah.
confirmed.
Yep. Yep. The crystal's embedded in him and notes a faint blood red glow. I realize this happened to me when we were in the ruins of the amusement park. Caleb? I take a step and grab his arm, but when he turns around, his face is expressionless. It benefits something that could be called the ultimate perfect weapon.
Carrying out orders. No. I'm not X-02. I'm Caleb.
His unfocused eyes slowly regain clarity. The red glow from his powered exoskeleton fades. His body sways and I quickly steady him. Are your memories being erased? What the fuck? Is it because we exchanged energy?
Let's get out of here first. Once we're safe, I'll explain everything to you.
Outside the spacecraft's viewport, Linkshire, consumed by warfare, shrinks into a speck of light in the distance. As the spacecraft ascends, the entire planet seemingly spirals into an inferno. I pilot the ship, but my heart races as if it's feeling someone else's pain.
We have interference modules inside of us.
Yeah.
When triggered, the one with the destructive energy will experience a degradation of their consciousness. Until they lose it completely. Then they must wait to be reactivated.
It's clear that what those people feared, weapons with a will of their own. Suppressing the bitterness in my chest, I force myself to stay calm. If we leave Hilos, the model won't be affected. Won't be activated. He lowers his gaze to avoid looking at me in the eye. That's when the truth hits me. Am I the trigger?
Whenever our energy synchronizes, it activates the interference module.
My body trembles, but a soft smile appears on his face.
It's not your fault. They knew I couldn't stop myself from wanting to synchronize with you.
Oh my god. The countless experiments had dulled my anger and pain, yet they surged once more as they were born from my flesh. All of them deserved to die. But who are they? The researchers who modified us? The rulers who craved our power? The creators who gave us this energy? Or is it fate itself that's binding us in each other's shadows? Before me is this boundless universe, yet my hatred can only merge with its unfathomable darkness. This should have been my burden. If Caleb didn't exchange his energy with mine, he wouldn't need to suffer. I grasped Caleb's hand and tried to connect to the port in his palm. Suddenly, something warm, sticky. I slowly turn over my hand. Dark red blood has mixed with a golden fluid in my palm. It flows down my wrist.
I'm sorry.
Bruh. Bruh. Caleb's smile softens as he opens his wounded palm. His where it has been completely destroyed.
We won't be exchanging energy anymore.
God damn it. Give me a minute. Yeah.
But at least I got you onto this ship before I was taken away. I promised this would be our last escape,
Oh my god.
and I meant it.
Wow, everybody's just dying today. This shit got me tearing up. I hate my life. This sucks. Okay, his grin sends waves of fear through me. I grab his arm. I don't want to be here anymore. Caleb, don't you dare leave me. We promised to reach the far reaches of deep space together.
Warning. Internal energy fluctuations are intensifying. Hull integrity at risk. Immediate action required.
The floating blades. I can't control them for much longer.
This music isn't helping the situation. Even if you lose consciousness, it doesn't matter. I'll always be the one to wake you up.
Warning. Spacecraft is under heavy bombardment. Shield integrity at 70%. A massive fleet is approaching. Contact will occur in approximately 25 seconds. Please execute tactical evasive maneuvers.
This is perfect. Your fate is now mine. This is the last thing I can do for you.
Am I just a baby or is this sad? Because, like, oh my god. I feel so stupid for crying. Oh my god, okay. He releases my hand, stands up, and leaves the cockpit. I try to follow him, but gravity pins me in place. A transparent door separates us. It's just like the berry in the laboratory. But he won't be waiting for me on the other side this time. Yeah, Caleb, nobody, why? Don't leave me, Caleb. Caleb stops in his tracks. He turns his head ever so slightly.
I'm sorry. I failed you as a friend. Our promise to reach the edges of deep space together. I broke it.
Okay. can only see one of his eyes. Within it lies a gentle resolve that destroys my heart.
But the promise we had since we were born, I kept that one. Our bodies, minds, and spirits are from the same source. Even if it all fades away, my soul will always resonate with yours. Because
His lips continue to move, but no sound comes out. This is Caleb's final goodbye. Oh, goody! There's more! Okay. I'm such an emotional little bitch. I can't, dude. Caleb has a secret he's never told anyone about. It was born the moment he became aware of her existence in the laboratory. I don't know if it was related to their shared origin, her being the center of his world, or the fact that she was herself. Yet in the end, none of it mattered. Every reason began and ended with her. The secret was a seed buried in his heart, and over the years it grew into winding vines that formed an invisible net. It bound him and made him want to bind her just as tightly. At the beginning and end of those veins was a single thorn, one that grew inward. Their shared connection meant his soul was always destined to recognize her. This is designated, by the way. Designated to recognize her, his soul resounded with hers again. Resounded. His soul resonated with hers again and again because he loved her. A defining echo of that love had traversed the sealed laboratory, the Thorn Planet, and the inevitable end. Now it would finally fade into silence.
Independent combat unit detected. Multiple enemy vessels have been eliminated. The number of the fleet's pursuers has been significantly reduced. Warning. Combat unit's vital signs are fluctuating. Severe wounds are likely. Warning. Combat unit is in freefall. Immediate action required.
The AI system voice reverberates through the spacecraft. With gravity resorted in the cockpit, I open the transparent door. Outside the viewport, debris from destroyed ships flies through the void like meteors. And there he is, the one I can't bear to lose. He's falling toward a final goodbye. Caleb, what makes you think my life could mean anything without you? I do not want to live in a world without you, not even for a moment. There's a third option that isn't one person escaping or getting dragged back to the lab. And maybe this... And maybe that's the ending I want. I touched the silver seed I always carried, opened the emergency hatch, and leaped into the void. Controlling my powered exoskeleton, I drift through space. In the distant, ships explode in silence. Their remains streak across this emptiness. The receiver built in my ear picks up sound. The piercing screech almost makes me think it's an auditory hallucination. Is it this Caleb's retriever? My intuition makes me look down. That figure in black is quickly falling. As I hear his faint breathing through the receiver, I push my powered exoskeleton engine to its limit and fly toward him. Caleb.
You. How? You must turn back.
Damn. His own power is consuming him. I believe that's it. Yep.
You should visit any place you want.
This is where I want to be.
This path will only lead to destruction.
The world being destroyed isn't as scary as being separated from you. God damn it.
We're from the same source.
Uh-huh. In that case, facing destruction together will be our destiny.
Then it's a promise. In life and in death. We will never be apart.
Oh my god. Yo. I feel like I woke up from a long, endless dream. In that dream, countless nebulae were set aflame in the fathomless depths of space. They collapsed, and a black hole formed at its center. There was an explosion. New stars were born. Then I heard a faint voice telling me a story about another world. And in the chaos, it was the only thing I could understand. And that voice kept saying the same words. Go home. Let's go home. Isra and Distrio are two forces that drive the evolution of civilization. These intertwined forces are interlocked in a perpetual cycle. Philos' empire rose from the advent of technology which granted immortality, Yet beneath this glory were the seeds of destruction that had long since been sown. Immortality meant the end of progress. Their decay began the moment it was achieved. Immortality could not sustain an immortal civilization. As destruction pushed this world towards its final moments, flames of hope were ignited elsewhere in the universe. It is a testament to an endless cycle of rebirth. The fall of the Philiosian civilization, the final chapter. Well, god damn. God damn. Claps to y'all. It was. That was a lot of mixed emotions. Like, every fucking second was just, like, destruction everywhere and shit. Nothing could be happy. It was happy for, like, 5 seconds or some shit, and something else had to just go wrong. Okay. What is this? Not the fucking... Fated duo, get the fuck out. Yeah. So let's see here. Silas Smith made me cry. Zane Smith made me cry. Caleb Smith made me cry. Cool. Oh, speaking of, I just remembered, there's like a different version for this apparently. There's like 2 ways to do this. With the button thing on him after he's done heavy breathing on everybody. Now I think it was this way? I mean, if we don't get choked out, then, you know... Oh!
I always wanted to be in the same world as you.
Oh. He...
Instead of just watching you and imagining you. I want to feel your warmth, your heartbeat, everything.
Aww.
I want you to stay with me forever.
Aww. I saw someone on Twitter say press in these ways to get the other ending or whatever the fuck. X, whatever you want to call it, I don't care anymore. On a magic carpet ride. I don't know. Don't ask.
seeking me out. That's dangerous.
The scream
it's
went
you.
like hello.
No matter what. Please wake me up.